Talking to Marty Smith here on TexAgs Live. Marty, let's turn our attention to A&M in Texas this week. The only thing stopping A&M from a perfect season is their rival. Their rival feels like they have a chance.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, well,
that's awesome.
It is, especially if we win, right? Like I'm going to put the we on there.
Say, for a perspective, life is context and repetition, and that then thereby derives perspective. For those of us who don't have any skin in the game at all, it's awesome. For you guys, there's certainly, I could see the anxiety that might come with that, and you never know what's going to happen in games like this, ever, regardless of record. But when both teams are really good, and I think both teams are really good, even though Texas has several losses here, I think this game's going to be awesome. And you got two quarterbacks who are really starting to make that next step. We talked about Marcel every week, deservedly so. He's had just a fantastic year. But this morning, I was comparing his numbers overall to Arch's. They are very similar in terms of the personal production that both of these young men have accomplished. But the number one thing that you see from both of those young men above everything else is that supreme confidence that comes with having offensive staffs that see your gifts and that then tailor the offense towards your gifts. And both of them are very gifted young men. And it's going to be a heater. I think the game comes down to, can Texas run the football against you guys? Because they've struggled this year. And in talking to Sark about it in previous weeks, not right now, but in previous weeks, the thing that he really stresses about that run game is timing. Are the blocks happening at the right time when the back's hitting the respective hole that the play design calls for? And they've been off on that a little bit. Of course, Trey Wisner has been banged up all year long with a hamstring. That has hampered them tremendously in that run game. The one game that he seemed to be more healthy than others was the Oklahoma game, and he had the best game of his season. And Texas offense looked pretty good that day. So, look, man, this thing's an absolute heater, and I can't wait to see what happens in it.
Marty, your point about the rushing stats I think are very important too, because when you compare Marcel's stats to Arch, I think maybe the difference is that A&M can beat you different ways.
You can run the football.
They can run the football with different guys. And I think they have over 800 yards rushing more than Texas does this year. Their yards per carry are much higher. So I think that's maybe why and if you remember early on, they didn't run Marcel very much early in the season to save him for the long haul because A&M hasn't had a healthy quarterback for 10 games since Kellen Mond.
Wow. Yeah, and they've just done such a tremendous job. And again, the psychology of the quarterback position is so important, and that's what you see from both of these young men. We saw it quicker from Marcel. Of course, he had, he had some reps last year, and he comes into this year, and we're seeing that he, as a passer, I know we're talking running, but as a passer, if you turn on the All-22 and you look at the anticipation that he's had as a passer, he has grown so much in anticipating windows, and you have to do that, and he's doing a great job at it. Now, with that comes what? Confidence, and that's what we've seen, in my estimation, from Arch as well, especially over the last 3 or 4 weeks. There's a different confidence and poise, but then again, if you turn on tape and look at how they've shifted that offense to what he does really well right now. And so it's really good coaching. Both of these coaching staffs are elite. And so just two really good young men too.
Thank you to Academy Sports and Outdoors for the free portion of this content here on TexAgs.com. If you want to listen to the extended version, go to TexAgs.com/subscribe and become a premium subscriber. And if you're a student at A&M, take advantage. We'll give it to you for free.